Somebody told me coming through the line I look like my dad with a wig. My dad was a character, as I'm sure a lot of you know. He wasn't the kind of dad who taught me how to wrench on cars, and if I would have scored the winning touchdown in the football game, he would have been there cheering me on, but he probably wouldn't have known the rules of the game real well. But what my dad did give me was a love of music and of literature and the arts, and I'm eternally grateful for all that. I'm going to do an original song that I wrote when I was about 15 or 16 years old. A song called Fly Away. I had just started playing guitar when I was about 13, and I was just kind of getting my my rock and roll groove on and trying to emulate some of my rock and roll heroes when I wrote this song. As I got better and I got things refined, I played the song through the years, and I got a pretty good recording of it in 1988 when a friend set up a home recording studio, and I gave well, my dad also played electric piano on one of the songs on this tape that I did, and he would grumble about having to play an electric piano because he was a traditional, real piano guy. But he came in and he didn't waste a lot of studio time. He got it down in one take, and it was great. And I gave a copy of the tape to my mom and dad, and they listened to it, and you know, time went on, and the song kind of faded into obscurity with me as I went on and did other things. Well, 2002, my dad started his recording career, and better late than never. And on his first CD, I got to play on my mom's favorite song, My Funny Valentine. I added just a little bit of spice on the acoustic guitar, and that's a real proud moment. And his second CD in 2003, I played on one of his original songs. And then a couple of years passed, and he didn't do one the following year. In 2005, he called me on the phone one day, and he goes, I want to do one of your songs from that tape you did. I've done a piano arrangement for it. I want to make sure it was going to be okay with you. And I said, sure. And so anyway, he rewrote my song Fly Away, and when I heard it, I was just blown away. I mean, he took it and he made it a completely beautiful piece of music. I mean, he put it alongside people like George Gershwin and Hoagie Carmichael and stuff like that. And I said, well, I'm not worthy to be in the company with those kind of writers, but my dad, the way he played piano, he made it fit, and he made it his own thing. So when he passed, I told my mom, I said I wanted to try and write a song for Dad, and I was kind of apprehensive about whether I would be able to write anything that would stack up and, you know, do justice to his legacy. And she said something about, what about Fly Away? And I said, well, there's an idea. So what I did was I rewrote the lyrics, and I kind of wrote these lyrics as a tribute to Dad. And I'm going to do my best to get through this. And here's the rewrite of Fly Away. Keyboard has grown silent, the piano man is gone, Love for him lives in our hearts, you know it carries on. My father was a teacher, a husband and a friend. The music that he left for us is never going to end. My mother was his soulmate, and she completed him. The marriage made of magic, pure joy awaited them. Service to his country, his travels soon began. With his bride right by his side, they saw so many lands. Fly away, fly away. Teaching meant a lot to him. You could see it in his eyes. When his students shared his passion, his knowledge was their prize. He taught us how to write, to act, to listen and perform. He showed us by example, be yourself and don't conform. A child's imagination with a wise man's worldview. His smile was his uniform, and his laughter was there too. His life has touched so many, a beautiful legacy. He'll always be my hero, his love lives on in me. Fly away, fly away. Love you, Dad. Happy birthday.